Well, it's grad week. Oh, man, we're into the final 4 days of the school year. Summer is just around the bend, and welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunkers Sunseekers. I hope you had a nice weekend. We've got some reasonably good weather on the way for us for grad week this week. On the show today, advice for grads. What should we tell them as we send them off into the world? Also, a wild weather weekend. Man, we've got heat to the east. We have got cold to the west. In fact, they had snow in Alberta and BC. And just to the south of us, some dramatic footage coming out of Minnesota and North Dakota, and fatalities over the weekend. 3 people perished in tornadoes that hit the area. We were very lucky it didn't come this way. Also, on the show this morning, apparently a BC widow is going to have her will challenged in court because she left $1 million to a cat, to her butler, no, to her male escort. We'll take a look at that. Weird stuff this morning. Disneyland is reporting that they had to arrest some people. They had to interrupt a wedding that took place on the resort over the weekend. It's probably one of the more bizarre stories you're going to hear all day. Normally, a wedding at Disneyland might be a fun occasion, something just, a little out of the ordinary, but this created quite a stir, of course, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Also, we're going to talk hot dogs. With the arrival of summer on Friday, officially it is hot dog season. I mean, it's always hot dog season, but let's be honest. This is a time of year when everyone's chomping down on a lot of hot dogs. The U.S. states that eat the most hot dogs, and of course we have to find out what province holds the award for the Golden Wiener Award for eating the most hot dogs, and where does Manitoba land? And I have to tell you, without risk of spoiling this little bit here, that I was disappointed where Manitoba showed up on this. We've got some work to do, Manitoba, in the hot dog eating. We've got some work to do. And the answer is finally here regarding Pringles. We got into this earlier this season on, I think it was Potato Chip Day, something about chips. And people were hammering me saying, Pringles aren't chips, Pringles aren't chips. It's bad enough starting a Monday, regularly dragging your carcass out of bed to do what you got to do. But when you have to admit that you're wrong, that's never fun. Pringles, in fact, are not chips. And we have the proof this morning. We'll explain Coming up, let's go outside. We've got a little bit of sogginess, but at least no snow. Did you see those pictures out of BC and Alberta? Jeez. Man, if you know where Waterton Lakes Glacier National Park is on the on the Montana-Alberta border, they got snow through the BC passes. It was kind of a weird weekend. I have to tell you, we did flip the furnace switch over on the thermostat, from AC to because it got a little cool yesterday with those rains coming down. Temperatures were not all that great. What are we looking at this morning? We are waking up to 11 degrees, but the forecast for grad week this week, not all that spectacular, quite honestly. A bit of a mixed bag. Now, it's always good to see the moisture. I think this is the summer of, okay, we could use a little bit more rain, always. 3 days left to go on the school year. 3 days, 8 hours, 28 minutes. We're in the red zone now. And I wish I could tell you that we had a really great grad day on the way for you. It looks as if Tuesday, and I think that's Neelan's grad day, might be the best. 24 with some sunshine at least on Tuesday. But there's going to be rain for Massey today. And for Crocus likely on Wednesday as well. And the last day of school, that'll be nice. Last day of school on Thursday, 22 degrees, and that first official day of the summer break for students in the Great White North on Friday. Yeah, sunny and 27. Woo! Hopefully that rain will stay away. And summer will be here. And you know what? Oh, man. Is there any better feeling in the world than thinking back to that time when you yourself were a young lad in school and the school bell rang at 3:30 or whatever time it was when you got out of school. And you knew that you had 2 months of summer vacation ahead of you. And when you're a young person, 2 months feels like 2 years. It's like, man, we're going to come back. We're going to see each other again. You could be a foot taller. You could be 20 pounds skinnier or heavier, or some kids moved over the summer. Summer was a big deal. Then you get older and it's like, first day of summer, back to school sale starts Monday. What the hell? What is going on? Summer's just like, boom, here and then gone. Okay, let's see who we've got to say good morning to in chat this morning. In early is Pebbles Polar Bear and Road Reverend to get the ball rolling, and that is on Twitch this morning. Thank you so much for being here, you guys, to start the week. Zumba Bernice is here too, and MJ is here too to say good morning to everybody. Hello. Tracy Roger is here this morning as well on Twitch. Janine's here on Facebook. Nick's here on Twitch this week. Good to see you, Nick. Patsy Ann is here. Hi, Patsy Ann. Hope you had a nice weekend. Wish we had just a little bit better weather. Saturday wasn't too bad. Got a little bit of sun there on Saturday. But I fear that this is kind of a repeat of what we saw, was it last year, where we started off really hot. The kids get out of school, and it's a lot of meh. And then we hear the East complain about, it's so hot, 30 degrees. Really? That's hot for you? They've got excessive heat warning. I'm seeing red. Excessive heat warning. Daytime highs to exceed plus 30 degrees Celsius. Really? That's excessive heat? Those people in Ontario, they have no clue. They really have no clue. Oh, man. They can't even handle the cold. They can't handle the heat either. Borrowed Bean is here. Good morning, Borrowed Bean. Hello. Borrowed Bean's over on Twitch. Angela's here on Facebook. Good morning and happy Monday. MJ says, Uncle Ty, Elizabeth, and Olivia are 10 today. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Uncle, I love that. Uncle Ty. All right. Okay, Uncle Ty's got to get his sombrero out. Hang on a second. It's someone's birthday, and they're 10. Elizabeth and Olivia. Okay. Celebration sombrero. Yeah. Woohoo. All right. Happy birthday, Elizabeth and Olivia. I hope you have the most amazing day to have a birthday on the final few days of school. How great is this? How lucky are you? You get cake and presents and There's no better present than, hey, no more teachers and books and school. That's fantastic. Okay, Elizabeth and Olivia, happy birthday. This is for you. Happy birthday. Happy 10th birthday. I hope you get lots of cake and ice cream today. Hello. Hello. Have a great day, you guys. Oh, man. Oh, man, the Big Ten. I remember the Big Ten. Uncle Ty's not that old. When I turned 10 years old, it was in September of 1983. Oh, the world was a much different place. I think for my birthday party, we had VHS movies. We played some Pac-Man on my 10th birthday. I joined the Ronald Reagan fan club on my 10th birthday. I watched the A-Team on TV. Oh, good times. Good times. So enjoy. You'll have great memories of your 10th birthday, I'm hoping. Cindy is here this morning on Twitch. Hi, Cindy. Good morning to you. Oh, Nick says he sent some pictures for Good Thing. I think the mailbag, I'm seeing a few people have sent some stuff to the mailbag for Good Thing. Monday is always an easy one. So this is great. Let's get the day started with some positivity. Oh, my God, do we need it. And, of course, the elephant in the room is, well, Donnie pulled the trigger. We kind of knew that could be coming. And so let's just sit back and say, well, not much we can do about that. However, we're watching gas prices. That's going to be the thing that's going to go ouchie, ouch, because then it just kind of cascades, as we know, to everything else. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Come on. KDD 4380 is here this morning. Let's roll out the red carpet. Also, Richard's here on Facebook. Loretta's here on Facebook. Good morning. Hello. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome. Cindy says, had a fabulous weekend. Cindy got some Gimli pickerel energy. She got some pictures over to me. We'll take a look at those coming up. Yesterday's Good Thing. Debbie is over here on Facebook. Hi, Debbie. Happy Monday. Brad is here, too. Have a great Monday. Nice to see you, Brad, over on Facebook. Good morning and happy Monday. Happy grad week. And if you have some high schoolers in your life, there was grads last week, too. I know that Neepawa was graduating. I believe Rivers was graduating, possibly Forest. So they're sprinkled all over. But, we're in Brandon. There's 3 sizable high schools in our area, and they all do it the same week. Bang, bang, bang. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Gotta like that. Bobby is here on Facebook. Good morning, Bobby. Happy grad and last day of school week. Ron's over on X. Pebbles is here to say sorry to hear about the update on Friday to Tracy, and our deepest condolences goes without saying to your family and friends at this difficult time. Owen was found, and that's all we can do is offer condolences and hugs and support and love, and definitely goes without saying that is not the way any of us wanted this story to end. But at the same time, I think that there's some sense of obviously closure to this, because it's after several days it got to the point where it was just like, how long is this going to go on? And I mean, I don't know Owen. I might know a couple of his family members. Obviously, we have Tracy in chat. It just gets it does start to weigh on everybody that, like, what is going on here? And it gets frustrating and maddening, and of course friends and family have that layer of just complete heartbreak in there too. So now we can process what's happened. Now we can surround the family with the love and support that they need. And again, we wish them peace and our deepest condolences. Thanks for that, Pebbles. Nick says, is it just me or did we get far less rain than we were supposed to over the weekend? Yeah, spit, then it rained, then it didn't. Then it spit, then it rained, then it didn't. Spit, then it rained, and it didn't. But you know what? I think we need to crank up the heat a little bit. We could use a little bit more heat. Hey, we got to move on to yesterday's Good Thing. I'm sorry, I'm getting blabbing. Getting blamed. It's been a while. It's been a couple days since I've seen you. I've got so much to say. So much to say. Laurie says, good morning, everybody, over on the Facebook. Nick says, I've been on Twitch for a week and a half now, just that this week I'll be here all day. Woot, woot, vacay, baby. Okay. Somebody's excited. Well, you should be. You should be. Oh, MJ says that they've got big smiles for the birthday girls. Oh, I'm so happy. That's awesome. That'll be my good thing for tomorrow. Making little people happy. Way to go, Elizabeth and Olivia. You guys have an amazing day at school today. Nick says, went to Poor Michael's yesterday in Onanola, got some vinyl. Some vinyl siding? What do you mean vinyl? Ooh. He got, what the heck is this? Okay. Into the mailbag we go, see what's going on for yesterday's good thing. And this is Voldy, the legendary, play me a rock and roll song. I'll play it for you while I'm dressed in my thong. I'll play you a rock and roll. Oh, the Beach Boys. I surf surfing, I surfing safari, I surfing safari. Let's go surfing now. Nobody is boating now because we're up at Clear Lake. You see, can't come boating with. Okay, that's a sore spot. Let's just go to this. But the Blues Brothers. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a soul man. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a soul man. Did you like that soundtrack? It's nothing like what you were listening to on the weekend. I'm a soul man. Now I do. That's probably the best of all three of those. That is some nice vinyl, man. Very well done. That is a good thing. Good job. Derek says May 1983, 10 years old. Yeah, now we're all thinking back to when we were 10. Back to when we were 10, and life was simple. Life was fun. I'd have a birthday party at the Elkhorn Resort. Yeah, that was a swimming party. Mom, Dad, I want a swimming party. Back then, the resort looked totally different. They had like a pool and a couple of rooms, and that was the Elkhorn Resort. It has grown every decade, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And of course, they've got the Clarso Spa there now, and some great activities and stuff. Hey, they're a sponsor on the Tyler Glen Show. And again, if you're looking for some family fun this summer at Riding Mountain National Park, Clear Lake, make it Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa. They have got a foam party coming up this week. What a great way to end the school year. Foam party is coming up actually tomorrow from 12:30 to 3:30 at a cost of $12 per person. The month ends with San Carlos at Buffalo Bar this coming weekend. And don't forget about the Roper Romp on the 29th. That is Sunday, where it's a 70s theme. A la Three's Company, Mrs. Roper, right? They've got the Regal Beagle Lounge, prizes, and a whole lot more. elkhornresort.mb.ca. Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. The Black Friday sale is back, but it ends on Wednesday. We have the first day of summer on Friday, but they're treating it kind of like Thanksgiving, and everyone loves Black Friday sales because they're like the best sales of the year. And you can get up to 50% off select sofas and clearance mattresses, up to 50% off select beds, and up to 25% off dining sets. At 3635 Victoria Avenue, check out leons.ca. And if you're thinking of doing some car shopping, maybe a grad present for the teen on your is a new car. Well, not necessarily a new car, a new-to-you car. And sometimes you need some financial assistance with that. You know, everybody's got a summer job, or at least looking for a summer job. So then you need a loan to get that set of wheels. And Sunrise Credit Union has got the Ready, Set, Buy program on right now. They've got a 1-year introductory fixed vehicle loan rate of 3.99%. So whether it's a car, truck, SUV, or anything with wheels, talk with a Sunrise lender about this great 1-year introductory fixed rate at 3.99%. SunriseCU.mb.ca. Quentin is here on Twitch to say good morning. Cheryl says celebrated a 50th and 60th anniversary, not birthday, anniversary. So if you're celebrating a 60th wedding anniversary, what are you, 80 years old maybe? If you got married, unless you got married at 16, then you'd be 76. That is amazing. Wow, Cheryl. That is incredible. Cindy's GT went to Winnipeg, visit friends. And these guys knew each other since kindergarten. Cindy sent some pictures to the mailbag. So her weekend adventures, oh, there they are. Everybody standing up straight, just like the class photo. There's the shenanigans out on the patio. Someone's doing shots at the right. It's my guy to hang out with, doing shots. Do we have any firewood, though? Ladies and gentlemen, is there any firewood available in this shot? Anywhere? Does anyone have any? And does anyone have any chips? Oh, I see chips. I see pretzels. Firewood. Wow, talk about blast from the past. They look just like they did back then. Memories of the 80s when we were young and fun and our joints didn't hurt. And Cindy said that on their way home they stopped into, oh, that's some Kuiper's buns there. Oh, this is the long ago, and this is today. So this is from the blast from the past, and this is today. I love when you guys do that. This is so awesome. Long ago and this weekend. They haven't changed at all. I wouldn't even know that there were like these 70 and 80-year-old men on a couch. Look at this. I mean, you guys just look a little older there. No, there's no change. No change. And Cindy had amazing Gimli pickerel. Oh, my. I'm so jealous. It's so good. However, I noticed something at the store this past weekend. I went to get some steaks, and I realized that the shrimp in the bag that I had bought was cheaper by the pound than Manitoba beef. The shrimp, I like to get some shrimps to go with my steaks on occasion. I'm going, wait a second. If I do the math correctly, and I needed a calculator, I'm like, wait a second, shrimp. So if you're looking for protein on the grill, and I'm all for Canadian beef and all that, but, people are on the budget. I never thought I'd see the day where shrimp on the Barbie is cheaper than beef on the Barbie. Unbelievable. And it just goes to show you how the price of beef has really come up, and how, I don't know why, but shrimp has kind of been stable. I don't know, the shrimp market not good? I have no idea. I just know it as I see it. Pebbles took the kids to a few parks over the weekend. We got less rain than what we were supposed to, and she says no complaints here. Yeah, I wish we could have seen more sun, though, but oh well. You know what? At least there was no snow like they got in Alberta and BC. I'll tell you, I got some of that stuff. And those shots from North Dakota. Oh, my God. Got a free shake in you. And then some swinging. And some park fun. Yeah, they really got hammered with storms in North Dakota and Minnesota. And there was 3 people died. Not good. MJ says, GT, we had the girls' birthday party on Friday. The weather was absolutely perfect. Wasn't Friday spectacular? Oh, now that was the best day of the weekend. Oh, the pools were out. The pools were out. The balloons were out. Oh, my gosh. Look at all the cake and wet hair. Oh, my gosh. This is fantastic. Oh, and look at how sweet is that on the big Jumbotron. Happy 10th birthday, Elizabeth and Olivia on the Jumbotron. The McCain Carberry Jumbotron. That's when you know you've made it, hey? 10 years old. Wow. Fantastic. Well, that is well done. Well done. Jody's here on Facebook to say good morning. Hello. Richard says, GT Sunday went for coffee with my brother and bought him a coffee. That's, you know what? That's a good job. But you know what? It doesn't have to be that big. It doesn't have to be super spectacular. Just something good. Just something good to start the day. Tracy and I had a date night on Saturday, and we watched that Richard Gere, Julia Roberts movie, and I can't remember the name of the movie. But It was good. And I thought to myself, I feel weird that it was like this I watched a rom-com and I didn't hate it. I spent the entire movie saying to Tracy, why aren't they making movies with old Hollywood stars anymore? Why not? Although Tom Cruise is in the new Mission Impossible, but that's all I did for 90 minutes. We need more movies with these old stars in it again. Janine's GT staff pool party at our boss's house on Saturday. Great people, awesome food, kids had a blast, weather was perfect. Yeah, very good. I'm glad you had good weather. That's awesome. Laurie says GT went to Lobster Fest. Oh, Laurie, do you have pictures? Oh, I missed you guys. It was my hot date night with my sweetheart. Oh, I want to see pictures of Lobster Fest. They did not even make it into my feed. What is going on? I knew it was happening, but man, I did not see a lot of shenanigans happen out there. I got to go back just to cause problems, just to get some shenanigans to get in the old news feed. Well, I'm glad you guys had fun. That's awesome. They do such a great job. Old Chicky says, GT, the rain held off yesterday, and we were able to have our church in the park and have an awesome potluck. That is fantastic. Winner's bell for you. Boy, we got lots of good things happening. This is fantastic. Lots of good things from the weekend. Cindy says, when I was 10, my mom would always make a chiffon cake with money hidden in it. How did we not choke? Yeah, that's why I never got that treat. I would always go to a birthday party and be like, hey, Sammy had a birthday cake with money in it. We'll choke. No. Come on. Can't afford to do that nowadays. Kim is here on Facebook. Good morning, everyone. Getting ready for the Country Fest kickoff on Thursday. I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing. Is that a new music festival in our area? Is it new? I kid. Country Fest weekend. Well. That adds a whole new dimension to our weather forecast, too, is that, oh, boy, I wish it was a little bit better weather-wise for the Country Fest. But you know what? Things can change. We'll get into overtime with yesterday's good thing. I apologize dragging it a little bit this morning, but, it's always a good thing when you're in overtime for a good thing. That means lots of good things going on, and oh, my God, do we need it. We've got sun seekers scattered all over the place, including our very own Blessed Mama, who is in San Diego, California. This is Glorietta Bay. Good morning, San Diego. It's a Monday, feeling fine. Weather bomb it. Camera bomb it, I mean. Let's tackle this, me and you. Photo bomb, you idiot. Good morning. Must be Monday. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. New week, new chance. Move your feet. Good morning, San Diego. Good morning, Southern Manitoba. Happy grad week. It is Manitoba Grad Week. Yes, for our Brandon high schools. They are graduating this week, and we're into our final few days of school. The school year will officially call it quits Thursday at 3:35 p.m. The 2025 school year, the 24-25 school year is over, and it's official, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the back half. We're into the back half of 2025. Now, start your engines. I promised you a great year. 2025 was going to be one of the greatest years ever. Now, I crapped the bed for 6 months, okay? It's been crappy. It's been pretty bad, okay? So now it's time to wipe the sweat off our brow and look to the north and say, okay, new day. I'm calling this a mini new year. I'm calling it Happy Halfway New Year. Happy halfway New Year to you. Yay! Because you know how when you celebrate New Year's and it feels like a fresh start, you can kind of wipe the slate clean. We're doing that halfway because the first half was just such garbage. So now sunny skies, beautiful weather, gorgeous economy, world peace, cheap stuff. It's going to be great. Now it's going to take some time, but we're going to get there together. 3 days, 8 hours, 2 minutes left of school. Bit of overtime for yesterday's good thing, and that is never a bad thing when we've got lots of good stuff to talk about. So again, if you're new to the show, GT- and then let it rip. Tell us what was good for you this past weekend so we can start things off on a high note. Cindy says, when I was 10, my mom would always have a chiffon cake with money hit. Oh, we did that one. Sorry about that. My apologies, just getting caught up. Quentin says, is there a room and spa package offered to rich Brandon realtors? Kelsey's birthday's coming up, and that's my plan. Well, don't say, first off, that you're a rich Brandon realtor. You want to say that you're a struggling sun seeker. That's what you want to do, and then they'll take great care of you. Absolutely. You will get amazing care. Sent you pics, Ty. MJ says, I'm just getting caught up. So you sent me pic. I think we had them on, right? We showed them. We showed the birthday pics. Yes, indeed. The birthday girl. Derek says, did you realize next year you will be the same age as the character Mr. Roper in Three's Company? Derek, I'm blocking you. Blocked. No, I did not know that. Thanks. This is supposed to be a good thing. Oh, Jody's got one. Went to Turtle Mountain Métis grad for local students. Oh, and got a T-shirt. Well, there you go. You've had a good time when you've got yourself a T-shirt. It's fantastic, although black can be hot. Well, it's good to wear on cloudy days. Nice, Jody. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Cindy says, heading up to Country Fest this morning. She'll be frying bacon. I betcha. Oh, my gosh. Can't wait to get some of those pictures, Cindy. Tracy says, our niece graduates today from Massey. Happy grad day. Happy grad day to you. Happy grad day to you. Yes, it is Vincent Massey High School graduation today. Have an awesome day. Hopefully not too soggy for you. Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. Where it's hers and his, says Derek. I don't know what that's from. We're all getting old. We're all getting old. Yes. Derek says, GT Simple Jack killed it in Morris on Saturday. Did they pay you in corn and apples? We were paid in corn and apples, and now I'm going to sit on the toilet till Wednesday. Woo! We went to Martin, and it was so... They paid us in corn and apples in Morton, Manitoba. You guys were over at Burke's Roadhouse. Good attendance. The other band we played, Run Its Course, was good. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I am glad. Thank you for all these good things. That is a great way to start the day, because now we get into it. If you didn't see this, North Dakota got hammered over the weekend.
Multiple tornadoes ripping through parts of Minnesota and North Dakota, killing 3. Fox 9's Leon Purvis gives a look at how these storms are leaving people to pick up the pieces.
That is a massive tornado.
Tornadoes around North Dakota could be seen for miles.
Look at that.
The National Weather Service, Grand Forks, North Dakota, confirmed at least 1 EF2 and 2 EF3 tornadoes. The EF3 in Enderlin killed at least 3 people, 2 men and 1 woman.
I know who they are, and they're old friends. I went to school with 2 out of the 3 of them.
Our sister station, KVRR, on the ground in Enderlin, spoke to Russell Meyer. He tells them a tornado causing devastation like this is something that never happens.
I've lived most of my life in the Dakotas, and in my lifetime, I've never seen anything quite like this. There was such widespread, so many widespread tornadoes, and so many things going on that it was just overwhelming.
The land of 10,000 lakes also experienced storm damage. In Bemidji, there are downed trees and power lines all over town. The National Weather Service is still determining the size of the tornado while people work together to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, and that is not that far from us, really. And a lot of people in our area would be familiar with that area. And some of the drone footage that has come in, this is spectacular. Take a look at this. This guy, if you've ever seen the new version of Twister, the one thing that I took away from that movie is that because of the internet and YouTube and everyone's got a channel now, that everybody is out chasing. Look at this guy's got a drone. He's flying it around in the storm. This is in North Dakota, and you can see the other storm chasers. There's literally like half a dozen cars chasing this storm, and then all of a sudden his drone goes down. Watch this. So his drone goes down. He can't get it off the ground, and look at this. Watch. So he's trying to get it back up off the ground. So the drone is laying on the ground. Look at this wind. Look at this. Is there sound? Oh, it'd be horrific, this sound. It's amazing that it didn't get... No, there's no sound. That this didn't get taken away. It just got stuck under something as this... Look at the wind. This is horrifying. Wow. Jesus Murphy. That is so awful. It's just a blur as these winds are like, what, several hundred miles an hour, and then leaving this kind of destruction. You don't mess around with those tornadoes, boy. I'll tell you, Saskatchewan has had, they had, 8 tornadoes last week, and several to the south of us. We have been very, very lucky. Very lucky that they haven't come our way. And as you can see in these pictures, I mean, it's complete devastation. Absolutely nothing left. So sad. Law enforcement going around looking for anybody that could be hurt, or any pets that may need to be collected, or just to survey the area. Just incredible damage. Unbelievable. Wow. And that's why you go to the basement. That's why you go in this particular house here. They have got, looks like they've got some kind of cellar here. See, right in the middle of your screen there, it's a room that's encased in concrete. That's where you kind of want to be when the tornado sirens go off and they say, go to the basement. You want to be in the most structurally sound area of the basement. You would have been able to walk out of that house, no problem. But boy, if you were up top, it's all gone. It's all gone. Incredible. Wow. And Finally, this is from J-Jack, Storm Chaser, that got a very good shot of the tornado.
It's huge.
As it was developing.
Big destructive tornado.
Why you would want to be anywhere close to this, I don't know.
About to get blasted with RFD.
This is North Dakota on Friday night. Comes the rain and the hail and the wind, and they're driving towards it. Oh my God. Why would you want to be going towards this? Everything inside me is like, go in the other direction. You do not want to be close to this. It's a monster. It's a monster. This is like something you'd see in Oklahoma or Nebraska. North Dakota? Really? This thing is huge. It's roaring. Nature is just terrifying and beautiful at the same time. This shot brought to you by Canadian Tire Windshield Wipers. They keep on going and going. Getting these. Whoa.
Back it up a little.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm backing up a little. Okay. Till this thing decides to come right at you. See, look at all the Storm Chaser cars on the road there. Can you imagine being huddled in your basement when that thing comes roaring over top of you? It's just absolutely incredible. So intense. I just don't understand the purpose of it either. Like, I mean, it rains so that the flowers can grow and the grass can grow and we can drink water, but what the hell is a tornado for? Like, really? Just to, except to destroy stuff. Good God. So I'm thinking that these guys have excellent hail insurance on their Storm Chaser trucks. This guy is like half a mile from the tornado. Half a mile. I'm surprised his truck isn't rocking. Okay, where's this guy think he's going? What are you doing, dude? Get to the Chick-fil-A. And then this ends with just, a cloud of rain and wind. And then just as quick as it appears, it's gone. It's phenomenal. It is. I can certainly understand the curiosity around tornadoes, but my curiosity is best a far distance away. I don't need to be in a car chasing these things, driving towards them. I just don't understand it. Whew, that's intense. That is intense. Anyway, our thoughts are with the folks in Minnesota and North Dakota that are cleaning up after that terrible string of storms. And again, the three people lost their lives in those storms over the weekend. So very serious business. Summer is here. It's summertime, and that means extreme weather could happen virtually anywhere. And as you'd heard from one of those guys, he's lived all over the Dakotas and had never seen storms break out like that. And, it seems every year it just gets worse and worse. There's more of these things. And like I said, we had 8 tornadoes in one day in Saskatchewan last week. However, Saskatchewan eats more hot dogs than Manitobans do. There is a new study out this morning that had the U.S. states that eat the most hot dogs, and then I thought, okay, that's great. I'm kind of curious, but I'm more curious as to what Canadian provinces eat the most hot dogs. Summer is here. It's hot dog season. Everybody eats hot dogs. Everybody loves hot dogs. And it looks like West Virginia holds the record for the most hot dogs eaten in all of the United States. West Virginia, and they do it up with the West Virginia dog, loaded with coleslaw, beef, chili, chopped onions, and yellow mustard. But when it comes to Canadian provinces that eat the most hot dogs, I thought for sure Manitoba would be in there. And we aren't even in the top 5. The number 1 province that eats the most hot dogs over the course of a summer is Prince Edward Island. 37.7 hot dogs per summer. That means that over the course of the summer, every 3 days, they're eating a hot dog in PEI. Then it's the Northwest Territories at number 2, Nova Scotia at number 3, Newfoundland at number 4, and then at number 5, it's Saskatchewan. There they are. The Cappers eating on average 30 hot dogs, 29.7. So where is Manitoba? And we're far down. So Saskatchewan's at number 5, BC at 6, then Ontario, then Manitoba, then Alberta, then the Yukon. So there's the top 10 per capita for hot dog eaters. But I would say on average, well, in the Yukon, it's 20 over the summer. Summer is about 90 days long, so you're having, what does that work out to? A couple of hot dogs every couple of weeks. Canadians consume over 1 billion hot dogs every year, especially through the summer. Hot dogs are the top snack at NHL games, especially in Toronto's Scotiabank Arena and Montreal's Bell Centre. Poutine dogs apparently are a thing, which is typically, that's stereotypical. Have you ever had poutine on a hot dog? I've never had a poutine dog. The Whistle Dog was a hit. A&W introduced the Whistle Dog, a bacon-wrapped, cheese-top hot dog in a toasted bun. Discontinued in 2017, caused a public outcry, so it made a limited return in 2022. Is it still available? I should see if... Can you still get a Whistle Dog? I don't know that for sure. And, of course, the most popular day for hot dogs in this country, without fail, is July the 1st, which is a week today, I think. So, a week tomorrow. It is the biggest day for eating hot dogs on the calendar year. So, can you still get a Whistle Dog? I all of a sudden want one. I know they did. They had brought them back, but can you still get a Whistle Dog? They occasionally bring it back. Most recently, they had it May and September 2024 for hot dog days in July. Oh, keep an eye out for that for me, would you? Would you? I'd like to know if that's back on the menus. Oh, you gotta love hot dog season. And a good place for hot dogs, I'll tell you, is Co-ops of Western Manitoba. Yes, Co-ops of Westman has a great selection, not just hot dogs, but smokies too. Hamburgers for the grill. They've got your pork chops, your steaks, your ribs, and a whole lot more for the cottage, for your backyard barbecue, for all your snacks, and of course gas for the gas tank at those Co-op gas bars, and the home building center too. Make it Co-ops of Westman at Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op too. At Headley's Health Hut, we're going to celebrate the start of summer this Friday with a party. There is going to be a beach party at Headley's this coming Friday at 1314 Richmond Avenue as the kids finish up the school year on Thursday. Just remember, the day after that last day of school is Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut. And there's going to be all kinds of deals to be had and specials. There's going to be demos and snacks and giveaways. It goes from 9:30 till 7 p.m., so all day on Friday. And I will be there from 1 until 3, so I look forward to getting some sun time and having some fun time at Headley's Health Hut for their Customer Appreciation Beach Party coming up on Friday. And the weather looks as if it's going to be fantastic. So we will see you at Headley's Health Hut on Friday. And Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, whether it's an AC check, just a simple fluid check, or an oil change before that summer road trip, please make it my friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. They make a donation to the Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House every time you get your oil changed. It is oil change with a heart at Murray's 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. So a BC woman is going to have her will charged in or challenged in court because she left her $1 million fortune to a male escort. What in the heck? The closest living relative, an 84-year-old BC woman, left her $1 million estate to a much younger professional companion and male escort. Janet Henry, I bet you the family's so excited that this is all in the public domain. Quentin says, love the whistle dog. Oh, yeah. I had forgotten all about it, to be honest with you, till we were talking about it. So if you ever see it, please give me a heads up. Nick says, had the whistle dog last year. But you had to make it yourself. Yeah. Sliced down the middle, bacon, relish, cheese. Ooh. MJ says they're done over on Wednesday, their last day of school. Okay. Cindy says, OMG, love my heated steering wheel, especially this morning. It's that cold? Jeez. That's awful. It's supposed to be 11 degrees. Must be a little bit cooler where you are. I'll tell you, Janet Henry was kept warm, obviously. She was kept very warm, actually. 84 years old, and she left her $1 million fortune to a gigolo. Jillian and Ross Sutherland, her niece and nephew, are seeking to have the will overturned, which would open the door to them potentially inheriting the money. What? I like how they used words very generously here. The thrust of the plaintiff's claim, the thrust of the plaintiff's claim was subjected to undue influence by Mr. Garston. A presumption of undue influence is established when the nature of the relationship between the parties demonstrates the potential for domination. I'm sure there was. To rebut the presumption, the deceased must be shown to have prepared his or her will of his or her own full, free, and informed thought. Following her husband's death, the deceased apparently enjoyed retaining and paying for the services of various males for the purpose of companionship the judge wrote. Henry and Karsten met online via Skype and in person for the first time in April. And over the 6 months, the pair had a number of overnight visits. In meeting in person for the last time when Karsten stayed at Henry's home for 3 nights in October. I'm sure they played cards. They played whisk. Oh, man. The fighting over the will. It's always fun when this kind of stuff comes out in court. So, testifying for Grandma Janet is Dirk Diggler. Yeah. Yeah, me and Grandma Janet. We go way back. All we did was play crokinole. That's it. And Hungry Hippos. That was it. That was it. Hey, if Chaz gets Nana's money, there's a lesson to stay in touch with the family. Well, I think this is much bigger than that. In fact, quite a bit bigger than a bit bigger than that. Can you imagine you all gather to remember Granny? And when they open that for the first time, it's like, we are gathered here today. Such a loss of Graham. Okay. And now there is $1 million here, and everyone's like, oh, Grandma, we loved you. We loved you so much. And it goes to Dirk Diggler. Who is Dirk Diggler? What the hell is this all about? Your grandma had a very special friend. And here's a picture of him in his banana hammock. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Grandma wanted to be happy, and she was happy. Cindy says maybe they were playing strip poker. Nick says the male escort just gave her something the family just couldn't. Well, it's funny how our topics move from hot dogs to wieners to wills and onward and upward into grad week. Have a great grad week, you guys. We're moving to hour 2 of the show over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We got to kick everybody out because we're moving over to Twitch. The VIP hour begins now. Come on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also catch the show in audio form, available for download in your podcast, wherever you get your podcasts from, tylerglenshow.com or Spotify or iHeartRadio at 1 o'clock every weekday. In the meantime, thank you so much to our friends on YouTube. Have a great day, you guys. And thank you, X. Happy grad.